evening, or good afternoon. I don't know where I think I am right now. I want to welcome everyone. Let me get my trailers, stay on track. Glad everyone could be here today. Tim, will you do our invocation?
Heavenly Father, we're grateful to be able to be here, to be able to enjoy some warm weather this week, to be able to enjoy wonderful food. We thank you so much for blessing our bodies with it. Thank you for Ray and Madison. They always do a wonderful job for us. And again, thank you so much that Ray is back with us. So glad that he's feeling better. Heavenly Father, thank you for Brian and his leadership in our community, with the YMCA and the wonderful opportunities it offers our community for not only physical health, but also social and spiritual and mental well-being. So we look forward to hearing from you today. Thank you for all the opportunities that we have and that you will always provide for us to embody service above self. In your name we pray.
Amen. Thank you, Tim. You'll join me in the pledge. We have to have a flag. Hold on. Thank you, Ashley. Ashley's getting her flag. Sorry, I was just all right, here we go. Thank you, Ashley. That was my fault too. That never saw the song. If you'll please join me in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Do we have any visiting representatives or guests? Okay, Brian introduced his guest. Okay, and we need happy thoughts. Matt, do you want to do happy thoughts? You can make happy thoughts.
I'll take that count off.
I'm happy for our speaker.
That's a $5 bill.
Happy for our speaker.
Anything else now? That's worth more than one.
Really happy for our speaker.
The next one is
To the Republic. Put something different.
I'm happy for time changing.
oh yeah, nice one.
Glad to be here.
Supposedly for everybody.
One day.
You want Brian too?
I'm tired of this today.
Undo my pants. Oh, I'm okay.
That's right. I noticed this earlier that I was there to the foundation and it's on there to help
This is
our
our maternity Look, Courtney knows how this house is. Shorts and t-shirt and tennis shoes. You gonna go? I said, what do you think? I'm gonna put my belly out there.
What's this there?
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. Announcements. I know we had backpack in the morning. Also want to, we have our Rotary trivia team that will be playing at Straight Street next Tuesday night. Thanks to Courtney who has pulled that together for us. And I don't have any other announcements today. All right, got it?
Martha Franks is doing the Walk for Alzheimer's May 14th, Thursday afternoon, and we're just looking for sponsors, or if you want to come and hang out with us from 4 to 6 and do a walk. But I've got cards on that, and we're just trying to get the community as much involved as we can.
All right, tell me the date again.
May the 14th.
May the 14th is the Alzheimer's Walk at Martha Franks. Courtney?
Keep Orange County Beautiful is we're doing our first annual fundraiser, and we're doing a clay relay shoot, so anybody that is interested in participating, if you want a team or if you want to sponsor, however, let me know and I can get you that information.
Thank you, Courtney and Matt.
Yeah, I'm finally trying my best to get caught up on the meetings that I do get here to record on YouTube. So if they're ones you've been looking for and they happen in 2025, they should be up now. If not, I've been releasing like one a day, so I'm not just trying to put them all out there. But I think that runs to the end of this week, maybe there'll be one a day going out. So if you missed this, or you wanted to see one or share your program with a friend or family member, then you can find it on YouTube, Rotary Club of Harlan.
I'll share that to the social media so you can go catch up.
Yep, thank you.
See, Matt, I didn't have to say
All right, look at that.
I got it. Y'all might have to remind me.
All right, are there any other announcements in the club? Amber?
It's not business related, but I was given permission to share that our former Rotarian, Matt Furman and Nicole, welcomed their baby girl yesterday morning. And so baby Liddy and mom are doing well.
Fantastic, thank you. It's always good to have sweet news like that. All right, any other announcements? All right, I'll have Ms. Edie come up and introduce our speakers today. All right, here.
Ryan didn't want me to introduce him, but I refused to comply. Everybody knows Ryan, I know that. He is the Chief Executive Officer of Lakelands Regional YMCA, and they recently celebrated his leading of the Y. He's been there since 2004 and the Greenwood YMCA since 2018. They surprised him with the celebration. And I've known Brian for a long time because I go to the Y 5 days a week. But I've known Brian since he was this high. Because he used to be one of my students at Fort Speed. And he tried to sing, he always said, in the junior high chorus. Prior to accepting that position, he was a volunteer with the organization, and it was a place that his family came for many years. When the position opened, he wanted to be closer to Laura Lynn and to home, so he took that position. And I'm not going to say much more about it because he wants to tell you, but through donations from corporate partners, individuals, and foundations, the organization is able to invite all residents participate in the programs, amenities, fees, and more. In other words, he may say this again, but in 2023, they awarded $346,592 in scholarships for memberships, after-school programs, and child care development. Well,
Well, we got tricky chords up here, so one of us is going to donate a long HDMI. I'm too close to Kathy right now. I'd rather be up here in the middle. But Edie is correct. I still cannot sing. I do try. But I try in the car by myself most of the time. It is exciting. I always enjoy coming and getting in front of you. But before I start, I noticed something when we were doing Happy Bucks. Jim was trying to loan $1 to Leon. Everybody that's ever taken money from Leon has been charged interest. So Leon knew better than to get it back. Jim would get it back. We do not know what that interest rate would be. But I'd love to loan Leon one too. But no, we like to have fun. Glad you're here, Leon. Because there's a lot of people that have been involved in this Y a long time. And I have these notes, and not one thing that I've started yet on these notes. Some of you were even involved when the YMCA started. You were there when the bricks were laid and when it was relocated. But I'm excited to be here today. I want to introduce, I have Emily Dasher and Deanna Driscoll with me. They're two members of my leadership team. do every day, and that is true. I do not usually go anywhere without Emily because she's our HR director, and she knows what might come out of here, and she has ESP. She can kick my leg before I speak a lot of times. So it's really good to have staff that you can trust and that they have the abilities to help you serve. I heard a quote the other day, and I hate looking down at notes, but when I read a quote, I don't ever want to be fact checked. So being nervous means you care about what you're about to do or present. So it doesn't matter how long I've been in this club, you still get nervous getting in front of people when you want to talk about something that you really are passionate about. I'm not certain. Edie did not tell you all the details. A lot of this, I don't mind telling you this speech, and Claude, you'll be surprised. A lot of it I used not too long ago. I presented to a class at the University of South Carolina, and it was really about finding jobs and stuff like that. And I told them basically, I graduated in 1990 from the university with a degree in business administration before it was Darla Moore school. I started work 7 days afterwards, and 35 plus years later, I'm still working. So I think we were put here to work, or at least produce. We were not put here not to make things better. A lot of my speech today is, not speech, my presentation, is about impact, how we make impacts, how we make a difference, how we serve, and how we take the burden off of other entities in our community, in our state. I don't mind telling you too that additionally, aside from serving as a trustee at the university, I've served on Lawrence County Transportation Committee, Planning and Zoning Commissions, Parks and Rec Committees, chair of the YMCA Public Policy, which is the state alliance that we have. And there's 20 YMCAs in the state of South Carolina that has, when we say that, there's 20 associations, there's 61 Ys throughout the state. But I'm very proud, and if you have not been through the leadership roles of Rotary yet, please get involved. I'm most proud of being past president of this club. We had a lot of success. We want to continue having that success, and it depends on you. And I will tell you, I started texting Natalie, but I had to get up here too early because I was worried at first no one was going to show up, but this crowd's bigger than the lot, so I guess I'm going to take the credit for that. So if we still had to do makeups, I'd count this as a makeup because I put more people at the table. So, but we need to bring makeups back. That's how we can encourage people. But before I get started, and Edie's probably going to get upset because I beat her off so much on my speech, but I do want you to pay attention because Mr. Seymour and I did something, and I wanted to see how many people were paying attention. A couple of weeks ago, I asked Mike to modify the program to see who would catch it. But for the last couple of weeks, I've had 14 Paul Harris fellows. I only have 4. And it wasn't Mike's fault. I asked him, I said, add one. I just want to see if anybody thinks I just donated $10,000 to the club, which I did not. But we were just having fun. But maybe we can do that, either in Kathy's tenure, remainder of her time, or with our next president. Put things in there and have a little prize drawing for if you actually read it. That might be something to do. But Emily is way far away from me right now. I really don't like her being that far away because I will have a problem with IT. You have this on your table as well. But what does YMCA mean? Yes, it means Young Men's Christian Association. But today it means you belong somewhere, making relationships matter, culture counts, and attitude opens doors. But before we get started, I want y'all to watch a quick video. This is what I'm really worried about. So, but just watch, and hopefully, all this syncs up, and you will be able to hear, I will draw the speaker in as well.
She's coming, your best.
It's not working.
Yeah, right.
That's why I have you.
Look at it.
If it doesn't work, I can still talk. Promise. One more time. All right, that's fine. I don't think it is bad. Y'all know what that means? My son asked me what time I could pick him up and take him to get his truck. And I said, well, I'm presenting and speaking today, so what time do you want to pick it up? I can cut this thing short, and we can get it handled quickly. We're not shut that, and then shut that. All right. Now, I don't think the video is going to play. That was me doing it. But all right, so we still have fun right here. So I'm getting ready to ask a couple of questions. If it pertains to you, please stand up. Stand if you've ever participated in something you didn't love or like. Stand if someone has helped you get an opportunity. And stand if you're unsure of what you will be doing in 5 years. Say, wait a minute, Red, you can't sit down. You know what you're going to be doing in 5 years besides being retired. But look around. Hey, none of us navigate alone. That's my whole point in this. Is we are better together, and together we are better. That's what we talk about at the Y. So you can be seated for a minute. I like that. We are going to have fun. This is an interactive day. Nonprofits do a lot of things to improve the quality of life for people of all ages. Right now, our YMCA, the youngest participant is 6 weeks old in our Child Development Center. Our oldest member in our association will be 95 in June. He still plays pickleball 3 days a week. And he's very good. I tried to get him to go to the first annual YMCA National Championship was in Tampa. I said, you will win. No one will be 95. I know you will win the first ever. But we do a lot. Really, our goal is we do a lot locally. We do things in the state. We help nationally. YMCA of the USA is the governing body. We are all independent. We do not. They do not tell us how to operate. Every Y operates independently. But we address unmet needs that are pressing in communities. We allow, these fancy words, empower millions of people to work. We empower people to go to school, and we raise and support families. That's one of our main goals. I could end right now, but that's what YMCA's are as a nonprofit. And we're going to have some prize giveaways for these next couple of questions, and then y'all really get to hear the speech. Oh, unplug that or I'm going to trip. Who knows how many nonprofits there are in America? Anybody? Just start. I'll tell you, it's more than 1 million, so just start guessing, because whoever gets it close. 5 million.
3 million. Million and a half.
2 million.
No. Who said 2 million?
Sure.
Really?
It's 1.8. So we're not going over. You just remember, I got a prize over here for you.
Okay.
I'll write it down. How many persons do you think are employed by nonprofits out of those 1.8 million?
1 million.
1.10.
5 million.
1.8.
All right. Leon's the closest so far. There's 12 million persons employed by nonprofits. That's 10% of the working population in America are working for nonprofit organizations. And some of you work for nonprofits. So Leon gets one.
Shirley gets one.
I'll charge. He ought to give it to you, Jim, for just offering one. What do you know about a YMCA? What is the mission of the Y? Anybody know the mission of the YMCA? Come on, son.
To lose weight, but I'm missing someone.
That's programming.
Youth development.
You're getting close. You're gonna get closest to it.
To foster Christian values.
And it's to put Christian principles into practice that build a healthy spirit, mind, and body. And the best part is the end for all. Edie mentioned that. We do not turn anyone away. I didn't know Edie was going to bring the bio that she got off the online or the newspaper or somewhere. But I was glad she did, because in 23, she said it was 343, 350. Look right there, 476 in 2025. 60% of that number is in Lawrence. The rest of it would be in the other areas that we serve. But 60% of that 476,000 was in Lawrence, in our service area here. Here's one, nobody, well, I'm giving you a prize just because you said it first. How old is the YMCA? Not Lawrence, how old is the YMCA?
115.
Close.
220. 225.
All right. I'm one of these that usually like Price is Right, as long as you don't go over. I gave Miss Clark, she went over, but I still awarded her 175. This is the anniversary year. So I just go ahead and tell you, we are having a campaign. So we're going to take $17.50 from each of you, 175, 1,750, or we're going to have all those categories. But it's exciting to be a part of that. We're going to be celebrating that for the next 3 years. You can't just celebrate it once. They're allowing us, we changed our logo several years ago. It had been the logo since 1968. We changed that logo. That may have been during Rhett's tenure when he volunteered at the YMCA as chairman. But they're letting us bring back, because everything's about vintage now. So we will not change anything permanently, like on our floor or anything, but you may see the old logos pop back in. And one last question, does anybody know anything that was invented by the YMCA?
Basketball.
Tim's got it. Basketball is one of them. Volleyball's another one. And I'll tell you, staff certification is another one. It goes on and on, but what YMCA's, and that was the fun, and I do have pride, I wrote all your names down, so if you leave, I give it to somebody else, you have to be present to get it. When needs are identified in our community, and some of you have reached out to us, we respond if we have the capacity and it meets our mission. We usually don't say no. So I was going to begin my slideshow now, but I don't know how to work. But to make something better, it may be for us to provide for their child, which allows them to go to work. It may be for them to improve their athletic skills. It may be, like our coroner said, to lose weight. And it may be to serve persons that has Parkinson's disease. They've had cancer, they want to they have arthritis, and they participate in our programs. There's so many things, but what the Y tries to do is make everyone, I have questions up here, and I know no one's going to answer them, so I have the answer too. It says, do you know the meaning of belonging? That's my question. Here's another quote when I have to really look down. It is the byproduct of finding something you love doing where you show up as yourself and encourage, you foster welcoming people, and you grow stronger. You know, when there's a need, I always said, if it meets our capacity and our mission, we're going to serve. Like an ice storm, like a hurricane, like COVID. We were there. When a lot of other places were closing down, the Y never closed. We kept the children in partnership with the school district. We had more Wi-Fi things flying off in there. If you can get cancer from Wi-Fi, you may have gotten a little bit shot at you, but I will deny that I said that, and that's wrong on the camera. But we adjusted to adversity. The ice storm, the hurricane. We housed all the persons that were here trying to get our power back on. In our Greenwood facility, we were the shelter for persons that needed oxygen. They got our power on. We plugged them in. It looked like a war zone over there with all the beds we had.
You might be able to highlight your slideshow on that left, and it should pop up. Like if you just move down, then they should pop up.
There it is. Okay, good. I'm good. We're good right there. You know, and I said all that to say this, and I like talking like we're having a conversation instead of a presentation. Why were we successful in those? Emergency management through the county. We partnered with them. DSS was our partner. We have healthcare partners. The school districts are our partners. We can't do it without the partnerships. And a lot of you are corporate partners. We got you sitting around. I know who you are. I know who's not a partner. A lot of you are members. I know who's non-members. I did that the last time I was here. I knew I was presenting. And you're all welcome. For the members here, just talk to them. There is something there for everyone. There is something there. But I'm very fortunate to have the role that I'm in. And I've served it for 20 plus years, but I only have 2 of my coworkers here today. It's only as good as the people I put beside. And not all of them are stay as long as anything they have. Some of them are encouraged to, there might be somebody else that needs their services. But you know, by being intentional is how we achieve success. Making relationships, moving to our next one. I had a volunteer story, he's not here today, but there's a member in Rotary that hired me 20-something years ago, volunteers for us still, donates, and is a friend. That's a servant leader. And you hear that word a lot out there, but servant leader, I heard it yesterday at the Clinton YMCA prayer breakfast yesterday morning. They were talking about being a servant leader and how you're supposed to say something positive about people instead of the negative. And I know Tim's going to give me that 2-minute warning. He already said he's going to get me back. But man, I'm preaching for you today, Tim. But you know, I've talked about the relationships and how do we build those? Just trust. Jim Moore and I have partnered on some things before. Jim asked me a question. I may not have the answer right then, but I call him back. I give him the answer. He trusted me, and now I've earned his respect, and that's going to go a long way between all of us. But being proactive, following up with people, that's how we build in relationships, getting involved. Jody's not here, so it's red today. I keep pointing at red. We developed a team concept with this school district. We work together with District 55, District 50, we're with Abbeville school districts, but the model was Lawrence. When I didn't go to Greenwood until 2018 when we merged, but the model was set in Lawrence of how we partner with the schools to serve the children, some that can't afford to come to the Y, some that need extra support during the summer, but need a normal summer. between the Y school districts now, when they're in summer camp, we're bringing them to the Y so they can have a normal camp experience during the summer. I guess I could be pointing at Kathy, sorry, Brett. I could point at her, she doesn't have green on today, so. But I will tell you this, it doesn't happen without each of you just being an advocate. Tell people about the Y, let them, just get me in front of the people that you know, because we refer to it, it's bigger than I, it's we, and it's us. So our Y is for all of us. Whether you live in Lawrence, you live outside of town, you can be a YMCA member and use it, have nationwide reciprocity to go to any Y in the U.S. right now. Some of them have limits, but most of the time, unless you go to Myrtle Beach, you can't go June through August because they won't guest fees. But please encourage people to join. And culture, this is a big one. It can relate to us here at Rotary. Changing the culture with 238 employees, it's a challenge. Poor old Emily's getting ready to get hit hard. We get ready to go through a leadership cohort, and Emily's got to change the culture for 237 people, including myself.
Shane Bill would have to do that.
Yeah, Shane's got to concentrate on winning football games. we got to change that first, and then we bring you up here. But building culture is hard, and everybody that you're in business now, it's difficult. It's difficult to change people. But nothing is beyond our reach when we work together. I keep going back. It's about together. Togetherhood used to be a program that we had through YUSA. They change the names on me all the time, trying to make them cute and frill, but I can't remember them all. But let me ask you this, because I'm going to feed right into the attitude opens doors. And having a good attitude and being passionate about what you care about. I went to the disabilities breakfast the other morning. Passion. You see it in Jason. He's passionate about what he's doing. And those that, but Jason can't do it by himself. He's got a great team. Let me tell you, I don't see Jason many places that he don't have his leadership with him. If he is, it's at old age when he's walking on the golf course. But if I ask one of your friends, how's your attitude, what would they say? Oh, there you go, Courtney. But I ask that question because you have to invest in yourself. And if you invest in yourself, that helps connect. And Tim, I'm sorry, I might have taken the thunder from Sunday for Sunday, but if you're a Baptist, you can have a makeup. But I'm proud, and I'm telling you this, and I'm gonna tell some highlights about the life here in a minute. But we've accomplished a lot of things in the past 20 years. But the foundation was laid before I got there. And the foundation is still going to be there when I decide it's time for me to leave. I'm not announcing that I'm leaving or anything, but I'm just saying, our job, just like Rotary President, is to make it better than it was the year before and leave it in good hands. But some things, because I have on here additional thoughts to discuss if time permits. And I have plenty of time. Y'all think I like it? I didn't use my thing because I'm on camera. But the YMCA, just like a lot of you, and I'm sure Leon and everybody else that's on businesses in here, we have a strategy screen. And I talked about if it meets our mission and we meet the capacity, we can go through a strategy screen now. One, is it sustainable? Is this program that we're about to offer, is it going to be sustainable? If it's not, Deanna's going to be fussing at me because Deanna is our CFO. And we're not going to try anything that we know we can't maintain. Evidence-based health, I've already mentioned those. Our Parkinson's program, one of the most rewarding programs that we have developed through our evidence-based health initiative is Parkinson's, the Rock Steady Boxing. It's the Live Strong for Cancer Survivors. they're second to none. I don't care if we offer 35 classes of wellness a week in Lawrence. We offer over 70 at our Greenwood site. Our Uptown site in Greenwood does not offer classes yet. That may be coming in late 26. But we offer the splash program. You know how much water is in the lake? People need to know how to survive around water. Not necessarily all of them going to learn how to swim, but the splash program for water safety is huge. Our cornerback, you know what? And Jim, I'm saying because Mayor Beth's not here. One of the best aquatic partners that we have is Kennedy Mortuary. And I've talked about that all over the U.S. when I go to things. And they snicker and all this stuff. I tell them, Price and Walker do not want to bury children. So it's easy. It's easy to want to teach them. Our Child Development Center, a lot of you attended our opening. It's amazing. We had a birthday party in November of 2025. I told them I didn't know we was going to do birthday parties for the building, but the first year we did. I don't know if we're going to continue to have a birthday party every year, but it was exciting. We're serving a lot of children. Courtney shaking her head. She would probably raise her hand right now if we wasn't taking care of her child.
And she loves it. I talk about it every day.
It's great. I tell you, the need is there in the state. There's more need in our community. We haven't raised them. We helped Amber raise her.
You've done a lot of
Y'all
raising.
have more than we do, honestly.
We try. We just, like Brett and Kathy, we just can't discipline the way y'all do. Because I'm on camera.
You can.
I'm on camera. But there's a lot of things you don't know that we're doing. We're getting ready to kick off a Healthy Weight in Your Child program. We're going to pilot this program with District 50. We hope it works successfully there. And there's children in our schools, and there's children in our lives, and there's children in your family that are overweight, or they may be obese. And we have some seed money from YUSA and a national partner, but we're going to work with the family. It can't just be the child. And they're going to come in, and they're going to get free memberships, and they're going to learn how to cook. They're going to learn how to watch and monitor what they are putting in their bodies. And they're going to learn how to exercise as a family. We're going to start that. If you have not been to Greenwood, to our Uptown facility, it's a smaller facility. Lawrence is a little over 50,000 square feet. Greenwood on Calhoun's 80. This one's about 8,000 square feet. We are going to have a special area for this program. So that's exciting. And hopefully the next time I speak here, I talk about the success and how we're going to bring it to Lawrence. We partner with the South Carolina Department of Aging. A lot of people don't know that. We provide office space for a dementia care specialist. We provide office space for a vulnerable adult coordinator. And if any of you have persons in your family with dementia or anything like that, that's what their job is to do in the Lakelands. So it was just another way for us to get involved and see how we can help change lives. Change my life. I'm going to be dealing with that too. As my mother ages, I'm going to be sitting down with some of these specialists that we have inside of our building. But breaking the cycle, here's another question. Breaking the cycle of senior loneliness. That's one thing we want to do at the Y. Strengthening family and community support. Here's another one. Going back to my water, I bounced around. I had these in the wrong place. I don't understand. Does anyone know the percentage of water? No, the percentage the world is covered in water.
85.
70?
What'd you say? Yeah, my neighbor said.
70?
It's 71. 71%. That's why we need to be teaching swim lessons. Are you fact checking?
She looked it up on Google.
I did not. I typed in an email.
All right. That's good. It's okay. Look, she called me out. I didn't see it.
I can show you my email, but it's not very fun.
But you know, safety around water is very important. That's one of our high priorities. It will be part of, we're getting ready to do a statewide strategic plan. That is going to be one of the main elements that we promote. The other one is going to be how many unduplicated persons a day are participating in our wellness programs, in our wellness classes. And I will tell you, in the Lakelands Y Association, 236 unduplicated persons a day take a wellness class. It may be a chair class, it may be high impact, but 236. Some of those classes, here's another partner, at Martha Franks, and the Y will be helping with that walk on May 14th, our wellness instructor that goes over there. We teach classes at Martha Franks. We even help them with the memory care patients at Martha Franks. That is rewarding for when you see our instructors come back. They look forward to that. We have wellness programs in Greyport. With the town of Greyport, we are still serving in the backside of Town Hall. But here, I'm going to end with this. Rewards, give more than you get, because the rewards will follow. The more you give, the more you get. That's basically what, one of my points I wanted to be. I can't get this to work, because the last thing I was going to do was get you all to stand up, because I will tell you this. The YMCA song was hours before the president started trying to use it. And I did this one other time, and I picked out who danced the best. But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. So we're going to work on that. We'll bring it back some other time. But I'd love to have some. I can't sing it. I didn't learn how to sing in middle school, so I can't sing. But I do appreciate it. I know I rambled a lot. I hope you will take time to come over here and look at how your Y is serving in this area, not just with the scholarship funding, but look at all the other details. It's on the back of, on the table as well, on the plastic thing in the middle. That's a lot of ink. I'm very tight with money. Deanna's back there saying, look how many copies he made in color. I should have sent him to Mike. Mike would have probably helped me out and cut me a deal. But I do appreciate it. Edie, I appreciate you inviting me. I love talking about the Y. I can go on and on. There's a lot more out there, but I want to leave something out there in case you want to ever stop by and visit with us. So I'll take questions if you have some.
Have you started the fundraiser here in New Orleans?
We have not yet. We're trying to find the right time to kick it off. There's some other Ys that have kicked it off in January, some in February. We're going to do a short time frame of it each year, but I'll certainly let you know.
Brian, how many kids do y'all have in your daycare?
In the daycare right now?
Yeah.
We're close to it, right at 100.
Okay.
Very close to it. We have the capacity to go to 137.
Well, I'm putting a program or a little flyer together about 90% of our child deaths is overlay, where the parents put them in the bed and they either roll over on them or put them around pillows and stuff. So I was just wanting to know if that would be something that would be good in your, to give the parents that have small children or whatever.
Yeah, we'd be glad to, any information that we can provide the parents. We always like safety. Self-Regional is one of our key partners as well. Sometimes they come in and they do car safety. They can do well checks. There's a lot of different things that our partners are willing to do. We have to get them cleared to come in the building, of course.
Right.
But for the safety of our children and my staff, really. But no, we'd love to help out. Yep.
Brian, my affiliation with Y goes back to about 1970. Mr. Holmes